Hey y'all, it's Steph,
And Coleman.
and it's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We're coming to you from our new apartment.
Isn't that awesome? I think it's really awesome.
It's awesome.
And also, we're starting to get unpacked a little bit, and we'll show you a little bit of that. But my camera actually broke. The record button quit working, but that's beside the point. But anyway, happy Valentine's Day, and
Happy Valentine's Day.
we are going to tell you about the most romantic time that we've had together in our how many months together?
Just over 7 months now.
Right. Okay, so that would be my birthday.
Which was, it was December 10th. We had just, finished up with Thanksgiving and we're getting ready for Christmas.
Right.
But I knew her birthday was December 10th and I wanted to do something really special. So before we moved to where we are right now in Fort Worth, I lived in Fort Worth, but she lived in Corsicana, which is about an hour and a half southeast of Fort Worth. And so I would drive down there and back, and I wanted to get her away, so I made arrangements for the kids, and brought her to Fort Worth, and I kind of did my apartment up in a little romantic way, and brought her on a Friday. Her birthday was actually on Sunday last year, and so on Friday night we came to my apartment, and I tried to really just pamper her some. So
Yeah, and he did a great job of that. That was awesome.
so that night, we went to the store and bought some fresh stuff, and I cooked fajitas.
Amazing fajitas. Not just fajitas, but amazing fajitas. Anyway.
I mean, they were pretty good. I was pretty proud. There's pictures of them on our Twitter and Instagram. If you scroll back to December, you can find those. Maybe we can put links below. I don't know if we can do that or not.
I'm not really on here. I mean,
I think we can. We'll figure it out. Maybe there'll be links below. I don't know. Scroll back in her Twitter. There's
it would
lots
be in
of
the description, not on the not clickable links.
No, not clickable links in the description. We're getting lost here. Okay. So anyway, fajitas on Friday night. I was really proud of them. They tasted really good. And so I had so she's got this thing with odd numbers, right?
I don't like them.
She doesn't like odd numbers. But that night was our fifth 5-month anniversary. And so I wanted to get her 5 roses. And I thought that would be kind of cool, but I knew 5 would I mean, if you're not tracking, 5 is an odd number, and that would kind of mess things up a little bit for her. It would be weird. So I got half a dozen, got 6 roses, gave her 1 when we were in Corsicana, and said, this is 1 of 6 because you can't handle odd numbers. And she didn't know what the hell that meant.
I had no idea.
So it was a little bit of a tease. So when we got to my apartment, the other 5 roses were actually on the table next to a little cool nutcracker, which was a hint of what was to come.
But I didn't know that.
But she didn't know that.
I had no idea.
At all. Yeah. So we got there. There's the 5 roses. There's the nutcracker.
I
make up fajitas.
You get a cute nutcracker. That was all there. Yeah.
And we had a nice candlelit dinner with fajitas that Friday night.
Yes, I remember that. That's really good.
That was really good. Did you want to say anything else about Friday night?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, I mean, it was really good. Nice romantic candlelit fajitas. And then Saturday, we got up and I made breakfast tacos.
They were good.
Eggs and stuff. There was some stuff in them with flour tortillas. And I didn't make the tortillas, but I was going to say I didn't make the eggs either. But I did cook the eggs.
You did cook, but not make.
Never mind. So we had nice little brunch, late, lazy morning Saturday, nice brunch. And then all she knew was she needed to get dressed because we're going to go do somewhere. The rest of the day is going to be out. And we're going somewhere kind of nice, so we need to be a little dressy. So we were, I mean, sort of like we are now. Not terribly dressy, but, not in sweatpants.
No, not in sweatpants.
And so you didn't know who we were going.
Mm-mm.
And we drove into Fort Worth. And so where did we wind up? Do you remember where we wound up? The first stop was the Bass Hall in downtown Fort Worth.
Yeah, and that was the clue of the Nutcracker. We went to see the Nutcracker, which was really awesome. I love that. That was fun. And then
it was a really great performance.
It was.
It was really great. And then what she didn't know is that right across the street from Bass Hall in Bass Hall, for those of you that don't know, in downtown Fort Worth, is a really nice performing arts center where the Fort Worth Symphony Orchestra and Texas Ballet Theater put on a lot of performances. But right across the street from Bass Hall is a cheesecake factory, which is a really, really nice restaurant, really good, great food. But cheesecake
Mhm.
happens to be.
I like it.
You're not talking much. She likes cheesecake a lot, and so I worked out. I called ahead, and um, they were going to put together a nice cheesecake surprise for Stephanie for dessert, which they did, and there are pictures of that. They wrote "Happy Birthday" in
Yeah, it was
chocolate
really
on the
awesome.
plate for dessert, and so that was nice. And then after dinner, um, we we strolled around, had a nice romantic Christmassy stroll. From there to Sundance Square, which is where the massive 80-foot Christmas tree is in downtown Fort Worth.
Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
And then we did a carriage ride through downtown, a horse-drawn carriage.
That was fun too. The horse became our friend.
The horse did become your friend.
I
And then we just
befriended a
rolled.
horse.
We roamed around. We went into a few shops. The last thing of the day was supposed to be her buying whatever she wanted in one of the shops down there, but never really found anything that she just really needed to have. So we didn't buy that, but we did the carriage, and then we went back to my apartment
Mhm.
for candle lit. We didn't really have dessert, and we didn't have drinks. We just lit candles and talked for a while.
I think we got ice cream.
We did have ice cream. I
I
had forgotten
actually
about the
remember
ice cream.
something. My memory's really bad. But yeah, we did. We got ice cream. And we sat in the living room and had ice cream and talked. But anyway, I think that that was the most romantic day ever in the history of days.
It sounds a lot. I mean, it doesn't sound nearly as great as it was. I think with
It
me
was awesome. We
telling the story,
barefoot danced on the kitchen floor,
we did
which
do
is
that.
really awesome. So I mean, it was totally romantic, and it was completely a surprise to me. I didn't know that all of that was gonna go on. I didn't know any of that was gonna go on. So that was really awesome. And thank you for being so awesome.
I tried.
It's awesome. And that is our Valentine's Day video. So that's it, right?
Yeah, except to say, I hope that's like not going to be the last most romantic story that we have to tell. We'll have other romantic things to tell, like the
Yeah.
time that I took her back to the almost exact spot where we met
Yes.
on our 6 month anniversary,
Yes.
and that was when
You proposed.
that happened.
Yeah.
So 1 month after the Christmas thing,
Yeah.
I had this little thing planned where um, when we first met, it was in a parking lot, and we were meeting somewhere to go out to dinner for the first time. And I tried to find the same spot to ask her to marry me.
And you did.
And I did. I did. It was close.
And anyway, it was really sweet and romantic. It really was. And thank you. And happy Valentine's Day to all of you guys out there, all y'all. And thank you for watching. And much love. And keep on smiling. And what do you have to add?
Wish me luck.
Still? You still need luck?
Apparently.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.